Hey guys, welcome to our Saturday Night Live thrift haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time to show you what we have purchased. This week we went to 4 thrift stores,
4?
Goodwill.
Oh yeah, that's right. You went to one extra. I said 3 in the
and
title.
3 Deseret Industries.
Whoops.
So Goodwill and 3 Deseret Industries for 4 total thrift stores for this haul.
Found quite a bit of Christmas stuff.
Lots of great stuff. If you guys want to shop along, you can go to Jamie Ray Vintage, click Saturday Thrift Haul. Everything's listed there. Caitlin is on. She will be dropping links. We did start a new text service. I don't think the text has gone out yet.
Really, the only thing that changed for you guys is a new number.
Yeah, the number has changed. I just want to let everybody know that. So if you've signed up for our text messages and you got a text saying, hey, the number has changed, that was us. Also, if you use our app, we always send out a push notification like right when we upload all of the stuff. And our app needs to be updated. It has a brand new look. The company that we've been using for text and app went out of business right before Black Friday.
No, they got bought out.
Well, they went out of business. They got bought out and changed to something new. That's like going out of business. But anyways, at any length, right before Black Friday. So Caitlin has been amazing, and she has been like redoing the app, and she's been like fixing the texting. Anyways, but if you have Android, the app might not work for about a week while they get things fixed. There were just some developer issues there. Anyways, super excited. We're going to get started. We're going to tell you what we paid for stuff, what we're going to sell it for, and what, if anything, we're going to do to make it over. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right. I'm going to show you these things that are right in front of me first. Anytime we can find good frames, we do. This one was $1.50. It's going to be $16.95. I don't know if Jamie specified whether it's getting art or not. Usually we send it with art. I've got enough misprints. I can send you with some art in here.
I don't think I did put that there was going to be art in it.
I might throw some in for you anyway. It's going to be $16.95 for this one. I will show you this one too. This one's got a great gold frame. It's brand new. It's like new old stock.
It's so new that they said it was $5. You can't even get this frame for $5 anymore.
$4.
No, but it says $5 inside.
Oh, yeah, that seems really cheap.
Yeah.
It's like a gold mirror with good molding on it. Anyway, it fits an 8x10 on there, and this one will be $21.95. Sometimes we paint these white. I don't think that this one needs that.
No, I think this is just getting art in it because it's got the mat on there. Also, if you guys are on Facebook, if you can share this video out, that would help us a ton. We've been having, like, we sent the text message, but because it's our first campaign with a new company, it says there can be a delay for approval, which means people waiting for the text may not know that we're actually live. So if you can share on Facebook, that'd be super helpful. And we are going to pick 2 more share winners this week. If you share on Facebook, because it keeps track of it, we always, what are you doing over there? We pick people and we send Happy Mail every week. And it's one of our favorite things to find fun things to send people for sharing.
So we love these little hook accordion things. I don't know what you'd even call it. They look awesome, like lattice work. They're usually wood and like wood pegs in here. This one is metal, which it's actually pretty heavy duty. I really like it a lot. I think I'm holding it upside down.
The metal is really cool. Pegs are really, I mean, I've always loved these, but peg racks are really in like mud rooms or like in your kitchen. You can hang your, what are they called? Aprons?
Aprons, yeah.
Aprons from, I actually have a double hook we used to sell. They're called like hotel hooks. They're like 2 cast iron hooks. And I kind of want to do pegs all the way across what I like to call our garage for our giant fridge and freezer. On the side is where we have those hooks.
The fun thing about these live streams is it gives you kind of like a good idea of how big stuff is.
Thanks for
this
sharing,
was $3.99 at Goodwill. It's going to be $19.95. And we did have a few people kick back like they do every week. They're like, why are you charging so much for that? And most of them are just curious. We go online and we check all the local prices and we check like what things have actually sold for and do quite a bit of research on most things. And then we list them below that because we'd like to give you guys good deals.
Oh, sure. Leslie says she bought it. Leslie, did you get your tote yet that we painted? I put the cheese, well, Zeb did the cheese stencil and I painted it with Blue Hills. It's super cute. If you didn't get it, it should be shipping to you soon. We got that painted last week.
So this is like a big pestle situation. I like to think of this as like a fruit muddler, or, you know, if you're making, because they have those They almost look like a colander, but they're metal and they have like little holes, and you put the fruit in them and you spin them around. This is a little bit different shape than
It's a
that,
food mill.
but yeah, that's what this reminds me of. This might be a shop project. It's got just a couple little imperfections, but it's like a white oak or a maple, one of the two. I can't tell. The grain's kind of off on it. I'm leaning oak. It was $1. It's going to be $12.95. It does need a little bit of sanding. It's got some scuffs and probably been banging around in someone's kitchen, touching all the pans and things. Maybe some cast iron, so some black stuff I got to get off of it.
It happens. All right, next up we have this nativity. This is a full nativity. What I love about it is that it comes complete with 2 sheep and a donkey.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom down to
all
it. You want to move the
intact.
grass?
Oh, and a cow.
You want to move the grass there in front of them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll zoom into the people because they're so small.
Can you guys see our little nativity?
But
and it's a great creche. It's kind of vintagey looking. It's like the one that my mom had.
Where are the sheep? Show me the sheep.
Oh, you want to see the sheep?
Just lift them right up above the people there because I got it zoomed in.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, too much. There you are.
Sheep.
2 sheep and the donkey.
Donkey.
Oh, where's the donkey?
Cow.
And see, it's got so many animals. Usually you don't get that
This
many
one was
animals.
complete with the baby Jesus. Sometimes they don't have the baby Jesus or they're missing something, but these are all of them. It's the first time I've ever seen wise men with like gemstones on them, so they're kind of blingy. I think they're pretty cute. But yeah, full set. This set was really inexpensive. Sometimes we have to pay a lot because we buy all the pieces separately. I think this one was like $4 for the entire set. And I didn't know when I bought it if it was complete. So it just had like everything kind of bagged up and shoved inside the creche.
So you actually get 3 sheep because this shepherd has a sheep.
What bonus sheep? But we lucked out. I figured even if it wasn't a complete set, I could put it in Zeb's. Zeb has a box full of nativity parts and he mix and matches all the time. But it was a complete set with a bonus. There's like 3 sheep in here. And they're super cute. We're not going to paint them because they're in good shape. Oh, also, I'm wearing the new sweater. I keep forgetting to take a picture. But this is the new sweater. It's like super soft.
So I don't think that's true to color. It's more like plum color.
It's like wine color.
Than it's showing on camera. It's probably because of our lighting tonight.
It's wine colored and it's like
it's
super soft and cozy. And this is a medium, so it's a little bit snugger fit. And it goes up to a 2X, I think. So anyways, super cozy.
You guys, I would say I'm like 70% done with the flooring. We have some over there and a little bit back here. And if we have enough, which I think we will, we're going to go into the pantry. But Jamie bought a skipping basket for me to test out the new floor.
Oh, okay. Let's test
This
it
was
out.
a $3 basket. I actually didn't get this price. Do you know how much this is? I didn't see this in there.
I don't know if
we're going to skip with it. High knees. Get your knees up.
We have large to extra, extra large. I don't know if we have that. Caitlin, can you find that basket?
The new floor is feeling good. The old floor is working like a subfloor, like it should. Because we didn't have a subfloor before. So usually when I skipped, it like wanted to knock everything off the walls. Yeah,
I feel majorly upgraded, even though we still need to. I'm not sure. No basket. Okay. I will go ahead and I'm
skipping for fun.
Okay, it was $3 and it's going to be $22.95. I don't know if I have that picture. Here, hand me that. Why don't you just smile with it? You're cute. Okay, and I'll update the photo later. But just in case somebody wants that basket. All right, move on to the next one. Oop, hiccup.
All right, this was pretty toasty. Someone had cooked in it quite a bit. It's the Pampered Chef Family Heritage Stoneware. This is the classic collection. It's like a 4 little loaf pan. I think I paid $1.50. It's not on here. Maybe $2. Made in the USA. It's going to be $21.95. I scrubbed this thing like crazy. It's looking almost like new.
What I was going to say about that basket that I think I forgot to say was the reason why I bought it is because to me it looks like a bread basket. You could put like a loaf of bread in it.
Oh yeah, totally could. Or a couple baguettes hanging out the front.
Very French. Or floral, like on each side. Like take a big bouquet from Costco, cut them a little short, put some of it on each side and have flowers out each side. Like I just love the shape of it, and I'm pretty particular about the basket.
This is a Jamie find. She was super excited about this. She spied it across the Goodwill and beelined for it.
Well, we find them a lot and they need to be painted. This one I am going to distress a little bit because it has some overspray, but I thought it'd be so cute for Christmas mugs for your cocoa station or your coffee bar because the red shade is perfect and you could hang all your like thrifted vintage Christmas mugs on it. I'm just seeing if there's any questions. Okay, we're good.
Let's see what it looks like with some copper mugs.
You want to see? We don't have any Christmas ones.
Well, we do. They're in the basement.
Oh, we do. That's right. We have all those Santa mugs.
Yeah.
All right. Jennifer says, "Hi guys, we visited your shop yesterday for part of her birthday."
Oh, fun.
And the comments are rolling past here. She says, "We're from Southern Idaho, and I was super excited to come see you. Everything is better in person. Thank you."
It's bigger than it looks like on camera, isn't it?
Yeah, that fits a lot of
like
mugs.
The ceiling's massive. It's
just be so cute with Santa mugs.
Yeah, that fits 6 mugs. So.
We have some Santa mugs at the shop. I still think we have some left from the ones I bought for this season. And so if this doesn't sell, I'm going to stage it at the shop with those mugs. This one's $26.95, and it's solid wood. It's actually teak. There you go.
All right, this is more stoneware from the Pampered Chef. I think this is actually like a utensil holder. I didn't know that this one needed cleaned up. It's got crayon all on it.
Just Magic Eraser Works. That's for baking bread.
Oh, really?
And somebody already bought it.
You put like the bread in there.
Yeah.
You know, my mom used to can bread. She would it would come out canned and sealed.
How did it taste?
It was fine.
Like it probably tasted steamed.
It tastes a little yeasty sometimes. But you know, I don't know why she was canning the bread.
Because your mom was preparing for the apocalypse.
My mom's like, she probably saw it in a magazine or on TV or something. She's like, I can do that. And she figures it out.
Anybody is canning on bread on TV. I don't think I've watched a lot of TV in my life, and I don't know what show they're canning bread. YouTube wasn't a thing back then.
Like it would be, you go check out like the food storage in the basement, and there would be like canned brown bread. She did it in the wide mouth quart jars.
All right. The bread basket is listed.
This is $13.95, by the way.
Caitlin, if you want to drop that link, and I'll update the photo later to not Zeb holding it, but you guys get the point. Okay, next up, this is kind of fun. This one I thought was really pretty, but it was $20 at the thrift store, and I was like, well, I'm only going to sell for $29. That's a little much. So I said, no, I don't think I want it. He's like, I'll come down to 15. I thought, okay, I could double my money. And then without me even asking, he's like, you know what? I'm going to do 12. You guys come in all the time. It's like, okay, I agreed to pay 15, but we'll go down to 12.
He talks to us quite a bit. I think he used to live somewhere in England, or he
went on his mission to England.
Oh, okay.
For church.
There you go.
So this is a really cool soup.
So we talked like for 20 minutes the other day about being in England.
It says silver.
Would you hate it if I went and grabbed a silver spoon out of the garage and put it in there?
I mean, there's a silver spoon in the drawer. I just did the dishes. We have the one I thrifted.
I just feel like it. Oh, right here. I just feel like it really needs it. It's got the good patina to go with it.
Fine, I'll include
That's real silver.
I'll include this silver spoon from our drawer for $29.95.
There you go.
Anyways, what I would do with it is actually put bulbs in it. In the wintertime, I love to force bulbs. So that would be my plan. I actually plan on going to the shop and getting some soup tureens, bringing them home once I start like doing my wintry Christmas stuff when the flooring's done. So $29.95, and I paid $12, and I will leave the spoon.
You get bonus silver spoon
from my drawer. Lest you think we're bougie, I just needed spoons. I bought a bunch at the thrift store for 25 cents each, and one of them happened to be silver plated, and I was like, yeah. So I just put it in the drawer.
All right, I showed these frames already. I want to show you something big. I picked up this trunk. This is someone has repainted this trunk very carefully. So the hinges are all black.
It's old, but it is.
Jamie didn't think it was old. It's from 1942. It still has.
Well, they've replaced. These are not the original. I don't think these are original.
These are original riveted hinges, I think.
Are they?
Yeah, because they're riveted in, and someone's painted them.
Oh.
Like someone's done a restore on this, but it says US right there on it. And then you got.
Yeah.
The hinges, and they have popped in these dividers here, but right up here it says made by
Schwader?
Schwader Boers Inc. Bros. I can't read it upside down. 1942, and this is actually hand carved in there. Someone took some black paint and wrote inside of it, but it's hand carved in that. Just a cool old trunk. I think I got it for 15. I found it for 15.
And this is one of those things that the website wouldn't charge enough to ship it. So in the store, it'll probably be like $100, but online it's $199.95 to cover the, like, we're going to have to build a box for it and the extra overage and shipping and all that.
The thing that's crazy about this is it's World War II era. Like, Like you think of that as being like so long ago, and now I have a trunk here in the kitchen that's from there.
80 years ago.
Yeah.
It's creeping up on us. We're getting older. The war is getting older. It is what it is. All right, next up, I don't know, did this sell? Because this has been like one of the heavily questioned, like people love this thing. I'm not painting it because I found a bunch. The cheapest I found one like this with the little turn was like $50 or $60. A lot of times these are made by the Amish. I don't know where this one actually came from. It's Lazy Susan. And
But it doesn't have like any sort of made in China indication on it.
Oh no, it's handmade.
Yeah.
Like somebody put that together. And it was $3 and we're selling it for $39.95. And it turns nicely. I have to be honest, we have zero use for something like this at our house because we eat every single meal buffet style. There's no passing food at the Ray house. Somebody would wind up with a fork in their forehead, like because somebody would get mad and the food wasn't being passed
Pass the
fast
salt.
enough.
Redrick would be over here like, in 3 more bites, I'll get it.
And then Jack would be irritated. It would be a whole thing. But there are people that
Redrick's
that
12
use
right now, and
these.
he's growing. You don't get between him and his food.
Hey, he's hungry. All right, I'll pass that off to you. Okay, is it a war chest? It looks like a Foot Locker to
It's
me.
painted like someone wanted it to be, but the green is off. It does say US on the top of it. But it doesn't have like any military memorabilia or ephemera or anything like that on there.
So they said the Wildcats beat the Utes. Did you know that?
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Zeb's an Arizona fan, so he's fine.
I grew up in Arizona, and a lot of my family, my mom's family especially, is from Tucson area down in there.
We're not Utah fans. Like, we love Utah.
Actually, I root for Utah a lot.
Well,
because
like, if I
live here
had
now.
to root for like any, it would probably be University of Utah, but we're not like, it's not like our
There's a
alma
lot
mater
of
or anything.
BYU fans. Brigham Young University is just half hour down the street from us here.
We live right in the middle. We're 30 minutes from the University of Utah, 30 minutes from BYU. We have no
Here's the thing.
allegiances.
Harrington, there was a couple players that Harrington like kind of knew from high school because they do a lot of recruiting here in the state for their football program. The Utes do. BYU does too, and so do the Aggies. But anyway, he really latched on to the Utes, and we just watched a lot of Ute football when we first moved up here, and so I'm kind of partial to it. And we go watch all the.
We're okay with.
We go watch all the state championship games there too. All the high school.
We're gonna have to bring it back to the thrift hall because Zeb could talk about football all night.
And I know lots of dumb high school stats about these.
All right, show them the candlestick.
All right. So this was $2. Someone already like bohoed this up and painted it all nice and chippy and fun. We're selling it for $18.95. It's wood underneath all the paint, but are we painting it more?
Yeah, I'm gonna repaint it.
Getting repainted.
Probably just one color because there's so much going on underneath. It's not going to require a lot
when
of
you
effort.
distress this back, it's going to have like good, rich patina. Like someone really layered on like a bunch of like chunky layers and paint. It's good.
They did good. It's just like not my favorite colors. I could put it in the boho corner. We've been making a bohemian. Somebody actually came in
and do a wash on.
Somebody came in and asked about the clock.
Which one?
The bohemian one.
Oh, nice.
So maybe they'll buy it. I don't know.
Oh, so if you watch maybe Tuesday's video, because I want to get the floor done and show you on the Jamie and Zeb channel, so might be Tuesday. I did sell Buttercup today, and she is going to a very good home, and it's gonna be great for her.
They have acres and acres, and they already have goats. And she's had milking goats, and she's wanted a milking cow, so she's super excited. She's gonna get Buttercup bread. And she's excited to have a calf. And so she's going to a really good home and just going to allow us to free up some of our time, some of Zeb's time. And maybe someday we'll get a milking cow again. But it's been a fun year. Buttercup has enjoyed her time with us. In fact, everybody loves her so much. One of our neighbors found out that we were selling her, and he called Zeb, and he was so upset. He's like, I would have bought Buttercup. He
asked me how much I sold her for, and he offered me $200 more. I'm like, listen, I can't go back on my deal. I already made this.
We already made the deal.
already
But
signed
should she
paperwork
change
and
her
did this.
mind, you're our next guy.
I did. I told him, I'm like, if she backs out for whatever reason, you can have her. He's got like 5-10 acres over in American Fork of pasture, and he would put her out there, and it would be great.
She's just a sweetheart, even though she does go out, chase some people. Anyways, next up, this is an urn. It's probably originally from Hobby Lobby. No offense to them. I do not like the way they finished it. So
but it's metal. I love that it's like
it's metal. It was $4. It's kind of textured, so when we repaint it, it'll look good. And then it'll be $29.95. Somebody asked in here, how do we figure out pricing? So the way we figure out pricing is we look up items that are similar. Now, some things like this, I'm pricing because this is going to be basically a handcrafted item. I'm going to paint it. And so I'm going to sell it for $30. I really am not super concerned with what other people are selling these for because I know that for my time, it's worth $30. Something like this.
The milk glass?
Is that all I charge for that?
No, I think that's wrong.
That does not seem right. Okay, let's go.
I think that was supposed to be on that.
Let's go with something like
little
this.
Dish.
So this Ray Dunn bowl here, I looked this up on Google reverse image. I take a picture, I go on Google, I look it up, and I look at all the prices. Some people say, oh, you should only use sold pricing. Sold pricing is kind of relevant, but it's more based off of what is competition doing. So I usually look up all of the pricing and I figure out what the average is, and I usually price it slightly below. So apparently this foodie one is pretty desirable. I think I saw these for anywhere from $10 to $12. I'm selling it for $7.95, and I paid $2.95 for it. It came with another bowl. The other one said Slay on the front, S-L-A-Y, which is a phrase that Odelia's boyfriend Cooper uses a lot, and we thought that was funny. So he can't watch this. Never mind, because he's on his mission. I was saying maybe he'll see this. We're gonna send him the Slay cereal bowl for Christmas. So I'm just selling this one. So hopefully that helps you kind of get an idea of how we determine pricing. And some things we just know because we've been doing it for a long time. So we know what it's worth, what we feel the value in it is.
All right. So that one is $12.95. This relish milk glass dish is mystery because you didn't price it. It's not in there.
Oh, another item missing.
So this one here, this little milk glass is $12.95. It was $1.99 at the Goodwill.
What is wrong with me today? I'm falling asleep on the job.
We're going to list it right now.
Why don't you show them something else? I'm going to show them how I figure out pricing. This will be kind of fun. So I'm taking a picture of this. It's actually not the best picture. I usually do better than that. And I go straight into my Google app. And then there's a little camera and I'm going to allow access. I got a new phone, so I have to answer all the questions again. And I pick the picture that I just took right here, maybe. There it goes. And it has what's called Google Lens. So I'm looking it up and they sell between $20 to $50. So I'm going to price it for $22 because that's about what I feel like a platter should go for. And I'm just going to list it.
All right. While she's doing that, I will show you this. This is what I like to call camping enamel, but it's got that good kind of royal blue speckled white. It was $1.50 at the Deseret Industries, the DI. We're selling it for $12.95. It's not necessarily old, but it is in good shape. I'm looking for chips on it right here. I don't even see any chips on the bottom. So it may not have ever really been used, or if it has, it's been used indoors. Because if someone would have used this camping, it would have black smoke all on the bottom of it. At least all of my stuff does.
Yeah, it all does. I mean, I guess if you clean it up afterwards.
But this one's, there are a couple little chips around the handle here, but this one's $12.95. And it even has a little indent here that holds this upright for you on the handle. So you can hang it over your fireplace or whatever you're cooking on, or your fire pit, or you can just use to hold it if it's hot. But $12.95 for this. All right, looks like she's not quite done listing. Let me show you some hermetic jars. We have a set of 3 here. These are, I would say, not probably super old on these hermetic jars.
All right,
you got your spaghetti, maybe some spices, maybe some sugar in here. But traditionally, these are for pasta, some sort of pasta. This one here, so this set is $49.95. We got it for $3, $2, and $1. So they priced them in descending size.
I found them all over the place in 3 different locations. I was super excited to get the entire set.
This is the hermetic.
Did you know the price on this one?
Yeah, I don't know if this is the brand or they're just letting you know that this is a hermetic jar. This is older. This looks like it's the blue kind of light blue tint that you get from recycled glass. and this is made in Italy. We find these actually, it's not like super rare. We probably find one a month of varying heights. But when we find these are good. This one is worth more all by itself. It's $17.95.
Well, it's made in Italy. That one's perfect for pasta. I love these. I think these are really cute if you put like different kind of beans in them. Yeah. I don't know. I think they're just great for decor. The color is perfect. This is actually really similar to some of the turquoise that you'll find like in French canning jars, which is why I like that. Okay, next up, we have more Reader's Digest books. These, when I found them in the thrift store, if you guys watched that video, which I think a lot of you did, it's our #1 video from Monday. So surprisingly, it's like, you know how there's a yin to a yang? There's always the two sides of a coin. Monday's video, #1 video in a really long time because YouTube will rank them for us. And Friday's video, for whatever reason, ain't getting the love. It's like ranked 10 out of 10, and the other one's 1 out of 10. So Monday's video, tons of people are tuning in for. And if you didn't watch Friday's video, please watch it. Please share it out. I would love for it to at least get over 10,000 views. But anyways, if you watch Monday's video, these had a cover on them, and you really couldn't tell how cool they were. So I had to peek back and check them out. And I bought all of the ones that had a pattern on them. I'm not a fan of the solid colors. A lot of people do like them for the content. They are condensed books, so they get straight to the point. So if you don't like books that take a long time, this is really good because this is like 4 books in one, and they're just really pretty. So I always do, when I list them, I put the first book that's on there because I'm not going to list all 4 books. And then I put like what the pattern or colors are so people can tell what they are. And one of the things about our website that you might not know is it has a drop-down menu, and you pick it. If I have put the individual photos in, I usually will match it up. So like if you click red and blue or whatever, it'll show you the red and blue book that goes with that particular variant. So anyways, $9.95 each, and I paid $2 each.
Sorry, I had to fight off a yawn there. It's been a long week of flooring.
Leslie broke her own rule and bought the teal jars. What was your, well, Leslie, didn't you get all organized? So you know what you have room for now.
Yep.
It helps. Being organized always helps me make really good purchasing decisions. Like if my pantry's organized, if my closet's organized, I find that when I buy stuff, it's stuff that I know that I want, that I have room for.
So next week is Thanksgiving. We probably will hold off until after Thanksgiving because we got to buy a lot of other foods for Thanksgiving. But we are doing, we showed the basement cleanup and things last week on the Jamie and Zeb channel, which is kind of like a free flow vlog, like whatever we're doing that week.
It's totally random.
But we asked if people wanted to go grocery shopping with us because we found some holes of some things we were missing in our food storage. So after Thanksgiving, we're going to go stock up on that, and we're going to take you guys with us. So, and a lot of people said, yeah, take us with you when we want to see.
They just want to see us blow a lot of money at Costco.
So this, I think, is hand blown. If you're looking through it, you can see like the variations and the thickness here. And then this is not the same thickness all the way around. It's
kind of a mid-century design because it tapers really skinny.
Yeah.
And when I buy pictures, I always like to buy interesting things. A while ago, I found that one Italian picture. It sold super fast. It was really high end. This one, not as high end, but still desirable.
It was $3 at the thrift store. It's going to be $21.95.
But yeah, I think it would be so cute for making fun drinks for parties or whatever.
Let's show some art. So this one.
Oh, the customer that bought that candlestick, this one, Caitlin, or this one? They also bought the sconce and they don't want to paint it. So let me show the sconce next. The sconce, it is painted, but not by me. It's Sirocco Homeco. It was $1.50 and we're selling it for $22.95. I was just going to French country it up. The one in front of Zeb. Okay, so this one. Okay, so we're not painting this, but we were going to. And we were also going to paint this one, and it was $21.95, and the customer doesn't want that painted. So we're going to set these two aside. The fluted middle candlestick. Perfect.
Okay, let's see if I can get this without glare. We found these at Goodwill. They were a little more than I would normally spend on just like a frame, but the art was good in there too. They were $7.99 at the Goodwill. And it's got kind of like this, I feel like it's called engraving. It's like a colored engraving style.
It almost looks like it's
print.
Etched.
It's not. Not. Etched. That's what it's called.
It looks like an etching, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's actually a print. Oh, hang on. Let me fix the camera, and the glare is killing me. The other one doesn't have glass, so it's going to be $89.99. This one's $99. But we're going to be painting the frame on this. It's got like that, I don't know, I want to say 80s style where they kind of just flex
I
paint
didn't put
at
that we were
stuff.
painting the frame on it.
Oh, we're not painting the frame. Well, then we're going to clean these frames up because they got some white scuffs.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I was like, I actually think they're good. And it would be really difficult for the one without glass because
one of the rare times Jamie and I don't agree. I think it needs painted, and she's like, I like it.
So the British pins range between 99, I think, and 89 for the one without glass.
Yes.
They have different artists on both of them, and one of them is overlooking. Gosh, I can't remember the city, but it was Hastings. That one's Hastings, the one with the ocean in the background. And then this one, I can't remember which one that one was. But anyways, they had different names.
No glare on this, so you can really see.
The Homeco candlestick wall sconce is over 30 years old. That's awesome. All right. I'm just going to do more.
A pretty good art in these, so I snagged them up.
Yeah, no, they're really good, and the prints are famous and highly desirable when I did the research on those. So your art eye, even though we had a couple people comment that we don't know anything about art and we shouldn't be selling it, your eye's pretty good. We know what we like, and then we look it up.
Art is so subjective, right? Like I buy things based off of what I like and then pass that on to you guys. So if you like it too, feel free to add it to your collection, put it in your home.
We're not selling like things that are thousands of dollars.
If you don't like it, just it's fine. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
No, he doesn't actually lose sleep over anything. The man could sleep through anything, except for me tossing and turning because I can't sleep. So this already sold.
I looked her up trying to find, because we're like, man, she has that face that looks like it was like on every advertisement, back in the day. But I could not find her. So she's just an old lady in a really cool pressed tin frame. And she's $12.95. She was $3 and she's $12.95.
Karina says, I think I've been in England with you 30 times now. Those videos are so fun. Are you rewatching them? I actually kind of want to rewatch them too, because I filmed them for our channel, right? But also it's fun for me to watch those travel type vlogs, just like a family home movie, like going back and experiencing it. And when I'm doing the videoing while we're traveling, it's like when I'm editing it, it's just to get the video out. So I don't necessarily watch it to enjoy it later. So I think it'll be fun to just sit back and just enjoy it at home and relive that, because we had such a really good time. And it feels like such a whirlwind trip because we just worked nonstop. Well,
when you're there, you get on like day 6 and you're like, all right, this is feeling pretty good. We still got 5 days here because we were gone for 11. But then like you blink and you're home again, and it went by so quick. All right. This is what I like to call chicken row. We've got these amazing canisters. They've got, I don't even know, it's like a texture on them. I don't know how they did it, but it's cool. And then these are brass hens on the top to, pop the canister open. Maybe. There we go. And they're good. Like you can use these. They're usable condition. The whole set at the Goodwill was $5.99, and they were nesting inside. They all fit inside each other. It's going to be $44.95 for these. Looking at these kind of makes me think, maybe I can paint my napkin holder, because that's what this has a rooster on it.
Or mail holder.
I think I might paint it white and then go gold over it just for fun. I think it would be really cool to see if I can get something similar to these.
Yeah, maybe make it kind of like because I don't think these have sold yet. So it'd be cute in the shop to kind of do that. Like how
I'll paint this white, because white is an amazing base color if you need like a uniform, like even tone, because this is all kind of splotchy and red and things. And then I'll go with the golden ticket from DIY Paint over the top of that. And then that it should be really vibrant and bright.
Chris says, I watch your England videos. I feel like I'm on holiday in the UK. My thought is like, maybe if the England videos do well over time, then I can justify traveling and filming more. So that would be fun.
Well, this year we're thinking we have another busy year lined up, and we haven't even finished this one. We're thinking we might go try to hit up Round Top again. We did that a few years ago. That was a lot of fun.
I'm still planning on going to England.
I would like to get somewhere in the Midwest or even go back east at some point. I've been talking about it for years, but I think that would also be really fun. But we'll see. I mean, travel is always based off of the kids' schedules and other things we have going. So.
Well, I've already been talking to a few people that we buy from over there, and I'm like, and this fall I'm going to need this and this and this. I really want like the Hungarian, they're like antique pickle jars. I used to be able to get them from a wholesaler here that would buy them in bulk over there, but I haven't been able to get them for a long time.
All right, so. I'm going to have you show stuff. I'm going to start painting this white and see if I can make this happen on the live stream.
Are the canisters stainless? Yes. So the canisters are stainless, and then
let me see if I can show you the texture on them real quick.
The rooster on top is brass. So this.
Hold on, let me show them this texture. See that texture? It's like it's not smooth. It's like in the pattern on. It's in the metal.
These ones are all good. Caitlin, would you do me a favor on these? Would you take one of them out of stock? This one just has an imperfection. Well, now I'm not going to be able to find it.
Oh, no. Where's all of our
Anyways,
supplies?
It's got an imperfection, so I'll list that one separately for less. I just barely noticed that. So, hold on. Let's see if I can. These are seated. They look old, but they're not, and they're just beautiful vases. We paid $3 each for them, and they're going to be $24.95. That one maybe I'll put up next week for less. But they're really pretty, and I love the seated glass. Thanks, Caitlin. Then next up, Sandy says, I love all my England purchases, especially the teapot. Just bought another one because everyone loved it. That's awesome. I don't think we have too many teapots left, which is pretty exciting.
I would say we've sold through 70% of everything we brought home.
Yeah, we have a few things we haven't listed yet, but it's been really good, which is fun. It makes it worth it because, to be honest, we make probably a higher percentage on things that we buy here just because the expense is less, but it's so fun for us to get to go there and film and bring back unique items. Plus, we've had a ton of people come in the shop that want to see the England items, so it gets people through the door and gives us something unique that not everybody has here. So that's been fun. Okay, next up, we just got this little, it's like a little grass situation here with a wood base. It's $7.95. I paid $1.50. For me personally, I love things like this in little vignettes when you want a little earthy, like natural wood and greenery, but you don't want to have to water it. And then this already sold. This is a miniature brass, like easel, I guess. And it's got like the patina on it. It's solid brass. It was, I think, $1 or $2. The price tag is missing, and I sold it for $12.95. I thought it'd be so cute with like some little mini art on it. Have I ever thought of going to Germany for thrifting? We have some family there. I don't know a whole lot about it.
She actually finds amazing antiques, like huge pieces of furniture for super cheap.
Super cheap as it's a couple $100. That's not super cheap when you got to ship it.
Yeah, but it's still a good deal.
Weird, but we don't ship furniture.
But yeah, we don't ship furniture.
We need to do some research before we decide if we want to go there or not. I actually really want to go to Sweden. But that would definitely be a whole family trip. So we'd have to consider that expense because we'd need to go like in the summertime.
Jamie's like, I'm not going to Sweden in the spring or the fall.
No, it's cold. I'm thinking July. So maybe we'll go. We have a lot of family history there. This is the most requested item. It was one of the first things that sold. So this is USA pottery. And somebody handmade this. It's not perfect. You can kind of see that they drilled it to put this piece in the middle, but they did a really good job, and people have been trying to buy this all week, but we do not pre-sell items. I always just tell people it goes on the Saturday Thrift Haul. This is when it goes live. And I think Laura picked this up. And Laura, if you're watching, we are shipping an order that shipped out last week. We found the little star. You ordered it, I think, this summer, and we couldn't find it, so we refunded you. And Maria found the star when she was doing some organizing and remembered you'd ordered it. So we just put it in your order. And so your star is coming to you. But yeah, Laura got this. We'll ship that out next week. Have you tried Ireland or Scotland? Scotland, so anywhere that's less populated, it's not that they don't have good stuff there, but it there's like more space in between stuff. So we go and we are like shopping to get as much stuff as humanly possible in the amount of time we're there. So it's a little bit of a risk when you're going to a less densely populated area because less people, less stuff. So
I will say the few things that we found in England that were from Ireland, they went pretty quick.
yeah, so that is
Hold on, I'm gonna need a little brush to get in there.
that's good. Do you still make tables with chunky legs? But not really.
I have not made a table since I made that last one for Jamie. We're thinking about taking the top off of that one and making another one with those legs that's a little wider, a little longer. We have a bigger space now than when I made that table. So we might do a table redo, but I haven't made a big chunky table for resale in quite some time. Probably, I'd say 4 years before we started building this house, because we've almost lived here for 3.
Yeah. Well, I was reading comments. Did you tell them what my plan was for these legs?
Yeah, you want to just take those legs off and do a new, bigger top.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah. I was thinking the other day. Well, plus I love those legs. Like, love them. So I was like, well, if we just make a bigger table, then Zeb doesn't have to turn the legs, because I can't even get turned legs from Zeb because he's that busy. So, all right. Oh, somebody also had a question about the train prints. So we have those train prints. Somebody bought all of them.
Someone bought the whole
for
set.
a present, and so we wound up doing a bundle situation for her and mailed it to we drafted them and then
There's a
did
present
one
for
listing.
her nephew, I believe.
So that's why they're not on there. They all sold. Okay. Just make sure I'm not missing. Is the teal seated glass sold individually? Yes, they are. They're $24.95 each for those, because those would be really expensive. Just the shipping alone for all of them together, because that would be a huge box. Okay.
All right, show some more stuff.
What?
Show some more stuff.
Oh, Zeb bought this.
All this stuff.
It's a cobalt blue crock. It does have some imperfections in the glaze. It was $3, and we're selling it for $16.95.
I actually really like that. It reminded me of Fiesta ware, but it's not.
Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place because I'm tired. I've been filling cracks in the floor all day. All right, next up, really pretty pressed glass butter dish. It was, I think, $3. We're selling for $19.95. We always love pieces like this coming up on the holidays. It's so good to have trays and platters and serving dishes because people are looking for special things for their holiday table. The next up, we've got a Ray Dunn pie plate. It says thankful for pie. I think this one was $6.95 and I'm paying $18.95. We got this one at Goodwill. There was quite a bit of Ray Dunn there. Next up, we've got this vintage Scrabble game. And it comes complete with the board, the letters, 4 trays, and it was $3. I was actually going to just sell it for the letters and sell them individually, but sets were selling for quite a bit, so I'm selling the set for $28.95 rather than breaking it up for the letters. Next up, I almost passed on this because I'm spoiled now and I'm like, I only want real copper, but this is a Christmas tree and it was so cute, and it has a little brass hanger, and it was $1.50 and we sold it for $19.95. So that'd be cute for decorating. I said I wasn't going to buy any more round platters, but this one is big and it has this braided detail.
I didn't know you said we weren't going to buy any more.
Well, I was trying to, because we have quite a few.
I like that one a lot.
But this one's bigger.
It's heavier gauge.
And it's heavy. So I'm glad you picked it up.
I don't grab them if they're like thin and chintzy, because there are those out there.
This would actually fit a cake topper, like a dome that you could get with a cake plate. I think that'd be fun. This was $3. We're selling for $19.95. It's stamped silver plate Hong Kong. So anything Hong Kong typically is a little bit older. All right, we sold the Scrabble. I'm going to go over here and grab some things. We've got a couple of these stocking holders. They're going to get painted and be $19.95 each. They're nice and heavy and cute. I haven't found any that I liked in a while. People buy them not just for stockings, but for holding wreaths. Picked up this cute little bird in a mirror. It was $3 and we sold it for $14.95. And that one already sold. Cute little silver heart dish. I think this would be so cute for Christmas for a little girl. It's silver plated. It had some ugly felt inside of it that I removed. This is also made in Hong Kong. It's $5 and I'm selling for $18.95. You could polish this up, but I kind of like the tarnished look too. Odelia thought that was really cute.
So do you know where the golden ticket is? We had a whole thing of it in there, and I can't find it now that we've been shuffling things around.
It's in one of the boxes.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's a box that has a bunch of stuff in the drawers. So you can check that, or it's with the waxes.
All right.
Sorry, I had to unload everything. Next up, Santa. I'm not going to turn this because it's going to play for a million years, but this is from...
So it has an on-off switch. So you can twist it, and then if you want it on, you just turn this over, or you turn this to the side.
Oh.
This is a good year. This is one of the best years ever.
It's not as good as 1982, but 1981 was also good.
That's 42 years old now. Think about that.
Oh yeah, so it does have an on-off switch. This is from Berman Anderson, Madison Avenue, New York, New York. So can you picture
it's a
this?
little pingy.
It's a little pingy. So
it's
we're
been
gonna turn
used.
it off. But anyways, $12.95, and I paid, I don't know, $1 or $2. I actually thought it was really pretty. Anything from Madison Avenue in New York is really cool. All right, next up, an Ebel Skeeber pan.
That one
Sugar
needs
House.
The handle fixed, but I'll get it.
$19.95, and we paid $2, and it's from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Is where that was made.
It's
Not
aluminum.
And then last but not least, this cookie jar. Zeb dropped it, and it shipped.
Well, so what happened is it was in the cart, and there was a big...
But he glued it and fixed it.
There was a big thing under it, and I didn't know that it was in the bag, and it like tumbled off into the cart and like broke itself.
It's back here. There's a chip, so it's on the back side. Zeb glued it, and he even sanded it a little bit. But anyways, it's $24.95, and it was $3 or $4. But it's just like this cute recliner with 2 teddy bears on it. So I think that's everything.
It reminds me of the Coke polar bear commercials. All right, I can't find the golden ticket. It's gone.
All right, what do you make with that? I don't know what she's asking me. They're also talking about the flu shot, the Evil Skeever pan.
The last one we had was cast iron, and it sold pretty fast.
It looks like it's for poached eggs. No, so Evil Skeevers are, oh, that's what she was asking, what you making. They're like puff pancakes. So kind of like German pancakes, except for aren't they like Swedish or Scandinavian of some sort? Did you find the gold wax?
No, if I found the gold wax, I'm looking for the golden ticket. I might just wax it. I didn't want to wax it because it's going to be for napkins.
Oh. So you were looking for the golden ticket? I don't know where that's at. Are you just going to keep looking and leave me up here to come up with conversation?
Yes.
Dutch is, no, I think they are Dutch, Caitlin, because they call them Dutch babies sometimes. Oh, hi, Mom. My mom is watching with my sister. She's texted me. I got distracted. Hello, Mom. My mom is visiting. She's doing the sister rotation. She lives with us pretty much the majority of the time. She likes to spend a couple months out of the year visiting my other sisters. So she's at Deborah's, and she's going to go to Karen's and then Renee's, I think, and then she'll come home eventually.
All right, I'm going to do wax on it. I'm doing it. The wax will cure hard. It just takes a little longer.
It was Danish. Okay. Carolyn had a really good reminder. Make sure we're talking, make sure you guys are commenting about the things that we're showing. It helps the algorithm, and it really does work. We've seen some boost in some of our posts. So in the live chat, if you guys are talking and commenting about the things that we're showing, it helps us out a ton. Kaylin, did you send me the 2 names for the giveaway? Oh, sweet. We must be on the same page. Okay. Michael McCauley and Cheryl Haller, Haller. And McCauley is McCauley. If that's you, please email info@jamierayvintage.com. Make sure to spell Jamie Ray, Jamiray, and send Caitlin your address, and we'll send you some happy mail. We appreciate you sharing our post. It helps us grow our page. It's the best form of advertising. You know, the old school word of mouth situation. Well, on social media, if you are commenting, sharing, liking, hearting, all of those things are like word of mouth. And that tells the algorithm, hey, people like this. And then they show it to more people. So we appreciate that. And Yumiko said, Leslie says she's been talking about my stuff and buying. Good job, Leslie. You are the best. What the heck? There was somebody in here. Oh, Yubiko said she bought the silver round tray for her cake dome. It's her birthday tomorrow, so it's a gift to herself. Happy birthday.
That's awesome. Our birthdays are a day apart. Mine is Monday.
Yep, Zeb is going to be 42 on Monday.
Yep.
And probably working on flooring.
Yep.
But we're celebrating tomorrow.
You know,
Harrington's going to come over. He's going to cheat a little bit. I'm making him a lemon drizzle cake.
Much to Jamie's chagrin, I'm not a big birthday person, and that trickles over to her birthday too. I try, but I'm not great at even like pre-planning or thinking about it. And she's the opposite. It's like her love language is like birthdays and giving awesome gifts.
I'm not like a huge planner. I just like to like let somebody know that they're important to me on their birthday. At least if you live in my house. If you live outside my house, I'm probably not going to remember. I have a lot going on just right in here in these walls.
But working on the flooring is like right up my alley. I've worked most of my adult birthdays and I'm happy to do it.
Oh, Lisa's birthday was yesterday. And Vicky says, you know that Leslie's is shopping if she's getting quiet. That's so me. I get distracted.
Where'd she go? She's over on the website.
I shop a lot at the shop too. It's funny because I used to, before I owned a store, I used to shop all over the place. But now I have a lot of things I like in the store. Like I only buy things that I like. So when I want to buy clothes or things for the house, I typically can find what I want at the shop because I'm the one that bought the stuff in the first place. It's kind of like when moms say, well, I'm not picky. I eat everything that I cook. Well, yeah, you only cook things you like, right? So I only buy things for the shop that I want in my house.
I will say I'm not motivated to cook things I don't want to eat.
Thank you, Caitlin. She dropped the link to the seeded glass vases. I think we have 2 left. Leslie did pick up one of those.
All right, let me show you this. I don't know. I might do another coat of wax once this dries on there. The wax is actually working really well. This is the Golden Rule wax. The liquid patina, which is like a liquid form of this, is going to harden up and dry hard, is called Golden Ticket. So Golden Rule is the wax. Golden Ticket is the liquid gold sealer. But look at this is much better than it was all painted up funky.
That's cute.
But I'm going to keep going. I'll probably do a second coat of the wax once it cures up. And you can see it's like super soft and easy to move around. But once that starts curing up, that's not going anywhere. So we'll give that a little bit of time. But I'm going to keep going.
I kind of thought we might stay up late today and work on the floor some more, but I think now.
No, I got the fridges back in place.
Deborah, is mom watching? I want to show my mom.
Oh, I fixed the fridges. Really, they had like shifted and moved and were rubbing on each other. Yes, let me show you guys.
Deborah, hopefully mom's still watching.
It doesn't actually look very good because the fridge garage untrimmed is just like 2x4s and OSB.
So we took the trim off of it because we're doing the flooring. But our fridge and freezer have been smushed up against each other and they've been rubbing. And so when you shut it, you used to have to go like this and like use your hip.
Yeah, but don't do that because now you're going to push it back into the thing.
I don't have to do that because we took it all out. Zeb put a board in between it and now they're separated and they're shutting nice and easy. And the problem we were having is that the freezer was not getting shut all the way. So it was like condensating. And then there was like stalagmites, like icicles all in it. And so now they shut nicely. So it's like the little things in life that make me so happy. All right, guys. BLB says the paint makes all the difference for that. So
it's just like a little like wire and pressed tin napkin holder, and now it's way better.
If you guys are new here, we sell all the paint products at JamieRayVintage.com as well. And we have thousands, I'm not even kidding, thousands of videos on YouTube showing you how to make over everything from the house that we live in all the way to furniture, how to build stuff, lots of DIYs, which is truly our passion. And we really enjoy sharing our Saturday nights with you. So Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting, chatting, sharing, liking, all of those things, especially this time of year. When you have a small business, it means a lot to every small business, not just ours, but the other ones in your hometown when you go in and support them and spend your money with them. So we really appreciate you guys being here. If you like this video, be sure you give it a thumbs up. Why can I not talk? Thumbs up, hit that share button, and subscribe to Jamie Ray Vintage for more.
DIY.
We'll see you on the next episode,
Which will be Monday on my birthday.